Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. I'm just in the car now. I'm ready to set off and I'm gonna go out and break par. That is the goal from today's video. The forecast is horrendous, but the tee time is booked. I am committed. I'm gonna see you on the first tee at Western Supermare Golf Club. Oh, come on.
Oh, I literally could be on the green, first shot of the day. Well, maybe 40 yards short, but it was online. Right, decent tee shot. I've got 66 to the front of the green, 84 to the middle. Flag looks like it is more central, to be fair. So into wind, 80, 85 yard shot. Got sand wedge. Nice to open up with a little birdie. Start us off. Might need to go a bit. Go! That was a really nice shot for 65 yards, not 85. Weak. Right, a little bit short on the approach. Hit that 65 yard mark, not the 85. Probably just needed 80. Greens look good, look nice and smooth. Little right to lefter, up and over the hill. Well, that wasn't very good. That wasn't very good at all. An early tester. I always feel like these shots kind of set a bit of a precedent for the round. All right, par's in, thankfully. Birdies to come. Right, second hole, 375. Again, into wind off the left. It is garbage and out of bounds down the right. Bunker down the left that I can clear with the driver, so I'm going to take that as my line. And similar yardage to the last hole, so hopefully we can hit the same tee shot and a better approach. Oh yes, look at that. Oh, I got out of bed on the correct side today. That was ripped. Right, birdie's coming, birdie's coming. Right, another very good tee shot, if I do say so myself. 90 yards to the front of the green this time, 115 middle. Flag looks like it's more middle, or maybe if anything slightly further back. 135 to the back. This is a massive green. Into wind. Whew, what do we think here, folks? I'm going to go gap wedge. So gap wedge for me is a 125 club. It's 112 to the middle. So I've got plenty of club. Just going to punch it down there, keep it under the wind. It's a strong old wind, to be fair, so I can hit this almost nearly full in fairness. 120 to the back into wind. I'm not going to go over the back, so I can be pretty firm with my ball flight and my strike. Weight forward, use the slope. Oh, that is pure. Sit and spin. Oh, it's spinning. Stop spinning now then. I just said spin to make myself sound good, but I didn't actually want it to spin. Pin high, birdie putt. Pretty good that. All right, decent shot. Pitch mark is a good kind of 8 feet over here, so it was closer. I did ask it to spin and it spun, so I didn't actually need it to spin. Right, up the hill, into wind, birdie chance. Come on. Lovely time to convert. Nope, it's left. A bit more right to left than I thought. Easy four, plodding along. Right, next hole looks good. Straight back into the wind again. I think it's going to be a little bit longer. Right, did I just say the next hole looks longer than the previous? Pretty much shows that I've got no idea what hole comes next, because it's a par 3. It's 130 yards. So it's a full 240 yards shorter than the last hole. Got a 9-iron, straight into wind. I'm actually going down to an 8. 8's the one. Little punchy 8, under the wind. I do love these shots. Come on, keep telling yourself that. Punchy 8. Oh my word. That was horrendous, folks. Oh my word, could not have missed that any further right at the worst possible time. I don't know if it's out of bounds. I hope not. Awful tee shot, I'll be honest. Thankfully, if I hit the 9-iron, it was definitely dead. The 8-iron got me a little bit lucky for distance, I suppose. If I'm going to try and find a positive in what was a shambolic shot. Right, up and down for par. What happened to break par? Come on. Up and down, get to the next. Just going to land this about a third of the way onto the green. If I'd have aimed at the flag, that would have been sensational. It's actually not bad, not bad. I've got some scuffs on this golf ball. It's been through hell and back. Right, not much in this. I was going to say I've got no excuse to miss this, but I mean, it's just my excuse is my putting stroke. Left. Ooh. Right, after a very silly bogey, 1 over. Okay, 320 yards to the flag. I can't really see where I'm going, to be honest. I think I see a flickering of a flag further up there. Wind into it off the left. It looks like there's an awkward looking mound in the way and a tree. I'm going to keep this up the left side. I'm not sure if that mound's in play, if it's in range, if it's a bunker, if it's a hazard. So what we're going to do is just smash it and hope for the best. And that's not a golf tip, by the way. I've smashed it and now I'm hoping for the best. I'll tell you, some of the drivers on it today. We continue to hope. 90 yards, the middle of the green. I wish this was my yardage, you know what I mean? I'm better off with a 4-iron half the time. I've got to try and get that bogey back as quick as possible. Oh, be on it. Sit there. Oh, folks. That bogey's coming back. We're making birdie. Right, bounce back ability time, okay? This is it. Birdie. Get rid of that bogey as quick. Well, you can never get rid of a bogey, but we can start the fight back. Relatively straight putt this, to be fair, slightly down the hill. In we go. Beautiful birdie. Oh, birdies fill me with joy. Lots of joy. Level par. What hole are we on? 4. We've got about 5 holes to go. Quick maths. Right, the next couple of holes are across the road from the golf course. Lovely little place, right on the beach. 100-year-old pier as well, I'm told, nearby. Okay, this is the hardest hole on the golf course. It's stroke index 1, 411 yards. Straight into wind, so it's going to feel like a bit of a slog. Wind off the left and into. Come on now, same drive as the last few holes. Oh, it wasn't the same drive as the last few holes, but it's going to be fine. Bit slicey. It's absolutely fine, but it's going to be short. I'm probably going to have, I'm going to say, I bet you I've got 180 into the green. That was poor. Poor! Right, second shot, I got 170 yards, middle of the green, straight back into the wind. 7-iron distance. I'm actually going to 190 to the back. I'm going to hit a little 5-iron. 190 to the back into wind. I can't get a 5-iron over the back. So unless the wind dies as the ball's flying, should be okay with this. Just kind of similar sort of shots I've been hitting all the way around with, little punchy ones. So ball position more in the center of my stance. Weight, left hip just kind of shoved over my left foot. I'm just trying to keep the club in front of my body on the way down, compress the hell out of it, and then hope for the best. Hey, it's not drawn. It stayed dead straight on me. All right, we've missed the green right. Thankfully, not too far right, but if I've got the right distance and there's no bunkers, straightforward chip. Right, got lucky. Relatively lucky. or unlucky. If I'd have missed this 2 yards left, it's bouncing down onto the green. Got a little 50 degree. I'm trying to pull myself out of the comfort zone a little bit. Normally from here, I wouldn't even have looked at the shot. I'd have just grabbed the lob wedge and hit 58. So instead, I've grabbed the 50 degree, little chip and run down the hill, back foot jobby. Get the heel out away from the ground so I don't fat it. Hit it a bit too hard and roll under the camera to the other side of the green. The only positive I can take from that is that I struck it amazing that it went 5 yards too far. It's all about the positives, the little wins. It's not a shot I use, a shot I'm trying to use a bit more of. Playing more links golf, getting ready for open qualifying. So I will get better. All right, left to righter, winds off my back as well. I've hit it, not hit it hard enough. I've hit the right line and I've not hit it hard enough. Leave it short. Bogey, birdie, bogey. You know what's coming on the next hole, don't you? Bogey. Right, sixth hole, 384 yards. First hole we've had downwind, so thank God. Bit of a break from the wind. I'm using the PXG ball, so if you've not seen the comparison between the golf ball that I normally use, Pro V1X, and the PXG, do go and check that out. I feel like this is probably a slightly better ball for winter because it was a bit harder, a little bit less spin. Slight spoiler alert, but go and check out the video anyway if you've not seen it already. This one though, I can open the shoulders as much as they'll open up at my age and give it a good smash. Oh, look at that. That is ripped. I don't know what's happened. My back's still sore, but I'm getting used to it. Just getting used to having a small back. Bad back. It's cold. Leave me alone. Right, good tee shots, if I do say so myself. 110 to the front of the green, 122 to the middle, 135 to the back. Little bit downwind. Looks a lot shorter, I'll be honest. Doesn't look 110. Got a 50 degree. I'm just going to punch one in there, nice and smooth. I was going to go for the hard 56, which would carry me about 110. But I don't like hitting a hard wedge on wet ground. Not ideal. So I'm just going to hit it like a nice smooth 3/4 50. Which I'm going to catch a little bit fat and pull it because I quit on it. And that, my friends, is not how you play a wedge shot. Not my best shot, I have to be honest. A little bit of a quit through impact. You cannot do that on wet ground. Got a lob wedge though, it's not the end of the world. Just going to weaken my right hand up a little bit, help me keep a little bit more loft on the face. I just want to land this just on the front edge of the green. Come on, up and down. God, that wasn't the front edge of the green. It was a nice strike again. It wasn't the front edge of the green though. I tell you something, breaking par will be epic. Right, par putt. I've got to be honest, this golf ball is looking very scuffed up. Now in my review, I did say it's got quite good durability. So I don't know if the rounds I played beforehand, I was striking the ball so incredibly well that I didn't scuff the ball at all. But this one has had a battering so far. It's to the point where I actually have to change it on the next tee. It looks awful. All right, come on. One last roll for me, golf ball. Get yourself in the hole. Oh, God, you're rubbish. Rubbish. 2 over. From where? Oh, poor. Sorry, folks. I'm sorry. Par 3 next. So we're going to get up and down for birdie. We're going to birdie the next 2 holes after that to finish 1 under. You stay tuned. You watch. You watch. Last couple of holes hasn't gone very well, has it? 157 to go over the back of the green. Into wind, kind of off the right. Oh, come on. Come on, guys. Will me through this. 7, 8 and 9. Birdie, birdie, birdie finish for a 1 under. Weird one. You know, sometimes you feel like you've hit the ball quite well. I don't know how I'm 2 over. Just can't believe it. Right, I've got 8 iron. 143, middle of the green. Right, a smooth one. Little kick left would be nice. Oh, it kicked right. I feel like I'm going to throw up in my mouth. It kicked right into the bunker. Honestly, that kicks left. I mean, it's not going that close, but if it kicks right, and you know what as well, guys? It's 8 degrees. Caught it a little bit thin, and now I can't feel my finger. Now you know why I threw up in my mouth. Literally, it bounced here. If it had gone that way, well, it'd have been on the green, not that close maybe, but this now is vile. I'm gonna have to go super open blade, weak grip, high as hell, but I've got to clear the lip still as well. Right guys, wish me luck. Butterfly grip, ball position inside the left heel, open face. Let's aim at the target this time, weight forward, pick the club up, slam it into the sand, and as I usually do, hope for the best. Oh, played it all right to be fair, but almost played it too well. I've hit it too far. Like all the chips and short game shots I've hit today, that was actually pretty good though. It's freezing, folks. Oh, the things we do for content, eh? Right, I hope you're enjoying this because I'm about to go 3 over par. Oh, what a game, eh? But you know what, it's still enjoyable in that weird psychotic way. Freezing cold, wind and rain, 3 over through about 7, but still buzzing with life. Stop. Nearly put that back in the bunker. Two holes to go, 3 over. Pray for birdie, some sunshine, no wind and some rain, no rain. Fingers are still numb. 4, 6, 7, downwind, par 5. Right, eagle, birdie, finish. I won't be finishing in the red, I won't break par, which is going to be a bit upsetting. But, I mean, I'll be happy with level par, obviously. 3 over with 2 to play. Just going to bash this driver down there, give it a good smash. Like that. Oh God, the driver's been absolutely on it today, guys. Maybe that's why I don't feel like I should be 3 over, because I've got off the tee so well. But that's only a quarter of each hole, which is not great. I actually can't believe how far this has gone. I've got 124 yards to the flag. There's a really good chance here that I could make a par. There's a really good chance of making eagle. Up and down, 124, got a gap wedge, slightly downwind, don't need all of it. 150 to get over the back of the green, so the flag is, it's a massive green again. Come on, smooth shot. Just left of the flag. Oh yeah, stay there, sit. Oh, it's exciting. We are putting for eagle from what looks about, I'm going to say 10 to 15 foot. Easy birdie. There is an outside eagle chance. I mean, it's outside, but it's an eagle chance. This will get me back to 1 over with 1 to play. I'll have to rename this video is, can I make par? Okay, here we go. Up the hill, left to right, into wind, eagle putt, never leave an eagle putt short. It's a birdie. I'm disappointed, but it's a birdie. Still not had a par for a very long time, but back to 2 over. What looks like a shortish par 4 to finish could get me back to 1 to salvage what would still be a decent score in these awful conditions. Once again, my knowledge of the golf course is incorrect. It's actually a long par 4, it's 420 yards. It is downwind though. Can't see the flag, to be honest, so I'm just going to smash it into the open bit that I can see, and then we'll figure it out from there. Anyway, Driver's been going well so far, so it's the one club I'm not worried about. Famous last words. It's probably the worst shot of it today, but it's fine. Bad strike, average result on a very wet, terrible day. 120 yards to the front, to the middle of the green. 140 to go over the back. The greens are massive. It's 106 to the front, 140 to the back. Downwind, 120 middle. I've got a gap wedge again. Just gonna feel this one in there. Up and down would be nice. Get me back to 1 over, which I think is a credible score in these conditions. It's online. Go on then. Oh, yes. Finishing with a flourish, as they say. Nowhere. Oh, guys, I hope you're all willing this in for me. I know I am. Last shot of the round, this. Last shot of the round. Downhill. Little double breaker. It will kind of move left to right at the end. Just to give you a sneak preview of some content coming up, I'm going to be playing with Thomas Peters' caddy very soon. So he's going to be helping me with stuff like this, because this is not my strong point, reading greens and then hitting it on the line I've chosen. Long side. It's par to finish, 2 over par. I didn't break par in these Arctic, Baltic, freezing conditions, but a massive thank you to Western-super-Mare Golf Club for having me. It's a pleasure. I will be back in the summer if they'll have me to do a vlog where I shoot 7 under. Guys, like and subscribe. See you next time.